Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. So the Yellow Jackets offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks in the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense accepts the penalty, moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught off the deflection. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The shotgun running play call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Now comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right through. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And here's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offense. Opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how... offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 47. Sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On third and short, they're going to pick it up on the ground. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires this one deep middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. The 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your littler slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The Huskers are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, you can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Cornhuskers line up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Yellow Jackets with...
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Huskers look at a cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. You do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal flag. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment. Defense.
So early contact for the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. Two-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. He's going to hand this off. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. More dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw again. And he finds the running back in the flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment, defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. 1st down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. Runner with an impressive spin move there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive moving.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes You just have too much time on your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. The Huskers pick up enough for a 1st down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment. Defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They pick up the 1st down, tackle at the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That's an important 1st down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Can he reach the end zone? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receiver. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? On it for a big turnover.
The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make...
Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Here we go.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
The attempt through the air is incomplete.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.